What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. Today I'm reacting to lesbian relationships are toxic AF. Many modern women get fed up with men and decide to date women. They think that dating a woman is going to be so much better than dating men because men are the root of all evil. Women are nurturing and more in touch with their feelings. So what could possibly go wrong? Then they actually start dating women and figure out how toxic dating women can be. The divorce rate of lesbian marriages is 75%, and lesbian couples have the highest rate of domestic violence. Let's take a look at lesbians talking about DV in a relationship.
I never hear anybody talking about female on female domestic violence, and I think it's probably a hell of a lot more prevalent than people realize that it is. Almost 20 years ago now, I was in an incredibly abusive relationship, and anytime that I had the thought of disclosing that to somebody, that thought was then interrupted by the thought, like, what are they going to say? Oh, your girlfriend hits you? Like, I couldn't imagine it being taken seriously.
Yeah, and imagine if women are feeling like that. What do men feel like when they get beat up by their girlfriend?
But the truth is, yeah, she did hit me and kick me and throw things at me and grab me and was like unhinged. One time I was trying to de-escalate a situation by leaving because she would not stop. And I was trying to take our very small child on my hip and go to the garage to get in my vehicle and leave the situation. And she came behind me and kicked the back of my knee out. So I fell with our small child. And the truth is, I never hear any data or statistics or research about this. And I can't say with any certainty.
Women will die before they let that data come out. They will. They'll die on the hill of not letting that come out.
That if I was sitting in an emergency room today with injuries that seemed very obviously caused as a result of intimate partner violence, I don't know that I would be any more inclined to disclose today than I would have been when it happened to me 16 plus years ago. Because if you never hear anybody talk about it, you think, who's going to even believe that this is a thing? But it is. And the fact that nobody talks about it is a really big problem.
Yeah, women are better at complaining than men. We're not better at many things, but we are better at complaining. So, the lesbians would be the first to complain about the DR or DV.
Hey there. I don't know who this is for, but I'm going to put it out there. So this is for all of my women-loving women out there. No, she ain't trying to get her shit together. She don't want to talk to you. No, she didn't have past trauma. She's just a shitty person.
Dang. It's bad when the women are saying the same thing.
No, that wasn't just her friend she was trying to help. That was somebody that she was messing with. No, it ain't your fault. You are worthy of honesty and loyalty. You know what? Fuck her.
As most of you know, I have been fighting on the front lines of the simp epidemic for years, but I need to tell you about a quiet weapon being ratcheted up against men that is rarely talked about. It's not just the relentless anti-masculinity propaganda and OnlyFans hoes causing the societal issues that we discuss on this show. Did you know that the average city's tap water contains trace pharmaceuticals and endocrine disruptors? This often includes estrogen from birth control. The average adult consumes a credit card worth of plastic every single week. That's 5 grams of plastic a week on average. So it's no wonder that the average male's testosterone is half of what the average was 50 years ago. Testosterone levels decline 1% a year, and without a course correction, we are headed towards extinction. No matter how based you are, you need to be naturally boosting your testosterone. My friends at Chalk, CHOQ.com, are on a mission to save mankind from extinction by boosting your vitality. Chalk's Male Vitality Stack contains premium and potent herbs clinically studied to naturally boost your testosterone levels, sperm count, and overall vitality. Just one of the many ingredients in the Male Vitality Stack was studied in double-blind human clinical trials to boost total testosterone 20% in 90 days. When you boost your testosterone, you'll have more mental clarity, you're more capable of making decisions and taking taking risks. Having high testosterone will also affect your pheromones, so women will find you more attractive subconsciously. Get the Chalk Male Vitality Stack right now on chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. Use my name Pearl as your coupon code and you'll get 25% off site-wide on chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. My name Pearl is the discount code. Send this to a guy that's being gaslit today. Yep.
Okay, so I want to talk about DV and lesbian relationships. This may be a little heavy, but I would love for you guys to stick around and listen to it. And first, I want to start off by saying that recognizing that abuse is about.
Here's a tough thing because women lie about DV. So not all, but so are they lying or are the women abusive? Is it that there's more false accusations or is it that there's more DV? Probably both.
Power and control, not gender. Abuse can happen in any relationship. In lesbian relationships, abuse is often dismissed as two women just fighting. People will assume it's equal conflict, even if it isn't. A lot of abusive women will frame it this way to downplay their behavior. A lot of times in lesbian relationships, we create these really, really strong, deep, emotional bonds that can be very unhealthy. And for me, I feel like it's more of that attachment, and we often overlook or excuse abuse. Now I want to speak about forms of abuse. Some women can easily identify the signs. However, that doesn't apply to everyone. So I want to give you some. Okay, so let's start with physical abuse. If she hits you, chokes you, or puts her hands on you, that is physical harm. Okay? And I want to say something to that. I have been the abuser. I have been abused and I have participated.
Yeah, most abusive relationships, both people are beating the shit out of each other. So next time a woman says she was in an abusive relationship, just know she might have been beating him too.
In reactive abuse. And as someone that is going through therapy, okay, I want y'all to hear me. Someone may hurt you. Someone may do certain things. You are valid for wanting to respond negatively to that, okay? Like you feeling like, hey, I don't like that this person did this to me and I want to react is a very normal thing. However, putting your hands on someone is not. It's not okay. It's not okay, okay? And I want to say something. After you do that, you better be prepared to stand by your actions because sometimes we let our emotions control us. And now you've been put in a situation that you can't get out of. There are a lot of women who have reacted and they can't take it back. And like I said, you're valid in what you feel. I have been there. I have been there. However, keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. If you have to put your hands on this person for whatever reason, y'all don't need to be together. Okay? That's not love. Nothing about that is love. Okay, so another form of abuse is emotional abuse. So that could look like manipulation, gaslighting, threats, or constant criticism. One thing I have seen in the community is negging. Okay, I need y'all to go look that up and really yeah, that's not okay. And that is a form of abuse. Next one is schmexual abuse. Okay, y'all know what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so that would look like coercion or any form of forced activity. You did not consent to it. You did not want that. Okay, and just because you're in a relationship with someone does not mean that it cannot happen to you. It happens a lot. It's very unfortunate as well. Okay, another one is financial abuse.
Oh my gosh.
So this could look like them holding over your head, like them spending money or what they do for you consistently, like them leveraging that over you, or finding ways to sabotage you so you have to depend on them. And another one I see is social isolation. And this is when someone has abused you so much that you become a shell of yourself. And they isolate you from everybody, your family, your friends, from society. And they isolate you so they can take advantage of you and harm you, drive you crazy. With this, I want you to understand that acknowledging abuse in any relationship, especially when it's two women, can be extremely difficult.
Women getting a taste of their own medicine. You hate to see it. Okay, let's see.
As I watch like lesbian content on TikTok, I realized a couple things. And one of them is that we have double standards. I didn't know that you guys thought it was okay to put hands on women because we are women. Can somebody break that down for me? Because that's wild.
Yeah, so if men put hands on women, they're evil. But if women put hands on women, it's like, meh.
I wish somebody tried. Also, calling people out their name, cussing at them. I personally like set that boundary immediately. We don't do that. I feel like the minute that you cross that line into disrespect, there's no coming back. If they did it one time, they're going to do it again. So if they cuss you out one time, they're going to cuss you out again. Why normalize that? Why think that that's okay? My life, I want there to be peace. I want there to be healthy communication. I want there to be respect. And if you're cussing at somebody, there is no way you can tell me that you feel respected. Or even once the argument is over and they apologize, you're going to tell me they apologize and you forget those words?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Women just think they could say anything and you're supposed to just accept it. Really, it's like, and they'll be like, why are you mad? It's like, bitch, you just. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments and let me know, have you ever been in an abusive relationship? If you have, put your story in the comments and we will pin the best one. Make sure you like the video on your way out and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.